Hey, everybody, welcome to our Thursday night opportunity call with Fun Saver Network. We do this every Thursday with my friend Bob Bearden out of Louisiana. And I'm not going to take a lot of time this evening. There's some things I want to cover at the end. So don't leave. Wait till the end. It's pretty important about a promotion we're going to be doing in March. So, with that being said, let me turn this over to my friend, top left screen of my computer. Don't know where he is on yours, Mr. Bob Bearden. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday to everybody. Listen, I just want to start by saying thanks for being here and make sure you have a pen and paper handy so that you can write down any questions that you may have. I'll try to be as thorough as possible, but really, this is pretty simple as far as what Fun Saver is. And I just want to try to bring a little bit of clarity. If maybe you saw a short video or maybe you had a conversation with a friend, at least hopefully I'll be able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together for you. So the first thing is what is Fun Saver Network? An exclusive membership savings club. Now, I like to even go one step farther and literally say a better way to shop, right? What are we all looking for? We're looking for savings on everything that we buy. I'm going to go through a few things here tonight: surprise drops, fun finds, the health and wellness section, and there's so much more to come with Fun Saver. But the first thing I want to share with you is that Fun Saver is very unique. A lot of the things that it does has literally never been done before in the referral marketing space. So it's very pleasing, it's very inviting, and it's very refreshing. Many of you that have been around the game as long as me and Ron, you probably already know what I'm referring to. Surprise drops. Let's talk about this for one quick second. Okay, this is something that's very different. This is kind of the heartbeat of Fun Saver Network. What Fun Saver does as a company is they buy pallets of products at various places, various overstock warehouses, etc. I'm not talking about junk. I'm talking about very good stuff. And then every week they drop a certain number of products into our back office. By the way, they send a text message and they send an email when the next drop is going to happen. So you're prepared, you're ready to go. And you can go in there and literally buy things up to 90% off. It could be TV antennas, it could be kids' bikes, it could be baby strollers, it could be light fixtures for your house, it could be cell phone covers, it could be cell phone chargers, it could be drills, it could be leaf blowers, it could be shirts, it could be pullovers. I'm talking just a plethora of high quality products from all over the different categories of products that we use. Now, are you going to buy every time there's a drop? Maybe not. I mean, maybe you'll find something that you've been looking for or you've been procrastinating on buying, and that day was your lucky day. For example, I bought these, I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I bought these microphones and they plug into your phone and then you clip them on so that if you're doing a selfie or you're doing a live video, you're out and about, you got good sound, right? Well, I've been meaning to buy that for a while, actually. Probably too embarrassed to say. I just keep procrastinating on it. I keep spending money on something else. Like it's not absolutely necessary, right? So I go to Best Buy. This is, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. I go to Best Buy and they had them there and I was going to buy them. I was at Best Buy for just a cable and then I wandered around like we all do. And I saw the mics there. One, by the way, this package comes with two. There was one and it was $49.99. So I didn't buy it, right? I mean, some would say, what do you mean? You've been wanting it forever. You should have just bought it. Well, lo and behold, as luck would have it, fell in my place that day. This came in one of our actually it was in a fun find, which I'll talk next, and it was $7. Okay, it was $6 for shipping, so it was 13 bucks, right? Over $49. And I got two of them, right? So it's pretty amazing. These drops happen 2 to 3 times a week. They are for members only. So people can't just go to the website and see a drop and buy. They got to be a member in order to get these incredible savings. Now, the second category is Fun Find. So it's pretty much the same thing, okay? Up to 90% off, high quality products, lots of different products, okay? But here's the key. In Fun Finds, there's usually only one or two, maybe three if you're lucky, items that are in Fun Finds. So this Fun Find, you'll get a text and you're like, oh, this is a Fun Find, not a drop. I better be at the computer. Because if you see something you like and you don't buy it, and then 30 seconds later somebody else does and they buy it and there was only one, that's it, they're gone. It's kind of the fun of it, right? Get you in front of the computer, keeps you engaged to what's happening. These are incredible deals. This is where I bought these microphones for $7. You can see on there this digital scale, Bluetooth to your phone, has all kinds of smart features. $7. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Ridiculously priced products, even cheaper than your TikTok shops and all over the place. And every week, usually, maybe every 2 weeks, just depends. There'll be a Fun Find offer in your back office, which is incredible. I know that Ron purchased this beautiful chandelier in his house, $159 value for $12. I mean, these things go on and on. By the way, you can go to funsaver.com as soon as we're done. Don't do it now. I won't be much longer, I promise. But as soon as we're done, you can go there and you can click on previous drops, or you can look on the current Fun Finds and you can see what is happening and what has been dropped and everything else. It's been pretty darn incredible. I'm not going to lie. First come, first serve on these Fun Finds. Don't forget that. If you get a text about a Fun Find, you better be ready. Now, here is an example. This is just from our drops, honestly. Fun Finds wasn't even out yet. This is from our drops. This member in one order saved over $971. Saved. $204 cost, $12.05 retail pricing. Now you might be thinking to yourself, how do I know that's really retail pricing? Anytime you see something in a drop or a Fun Find, go copy and paste that description and put it in Amazon. You'll see. They're not fabricated prices. It's pretty amazing. But more importantly, this one order, our membership is only $25 a month. This one order saved this member 38 months. So basically, by placing this one order, she covered her membership for 38 months. Pretty incredible. All right, let's talk about our health and wellness aisle. I'm a little biased to this because I knew the owners before. I knew they would love this vision. I just handed it off. My favorite thing to do, just connect and hand off. And they just hit it off with Shane and Ron and the vision for what this is. And before I talked to them, before we even put this relationship together, we were talking about a health and wellness store or your health and wellness aisle, right? And different vendors from all over the industry may have shakes, may have pills, may have vitamins, all this stuff. And then I thought to myself, what are people tired of? Number one, they're tired of choking down stuff they don't like the taste of. Number two, they're tired of taking pills because most of it doesn't even absorb in your body. So what do? Number three, they just don't do anything. Well, what Nutra Relief does, they are a liposomal supplement. So that means that you don't have to take it orally. You rub a little bit of cream on a thin skin area of your body. Anywhere will do, doesn't matter, except for the Trauma Max. If you're using that for pain, you want to put it on the targeted area. But imagine getting your vitamin D, your vitamin B, your glutathione, your magnesium, your melatonin, all of these things. Imagine you get all of this at more than a 90% absorption rate because it goes into your bloodstream within 20 seconds. Now, these guys in Nutri-Relief, they don't sell on Amazon. They don't sell on eBay. They only sell on their retail site, or as luck again strikes, on the Fun Saver Network menu. So we're the only other ones that sell this. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, Bob, why would you tell us it's Nutraleaf if they have their own website? We could just go straight to them and buy it. And you can. That's fine if you like to pay more. If you don't mind, if you want to pay more for stuff, go right to Nutraleaf.com and buy your products. However, you can use that site. Every one of these things you see right here, these are all clickables on their website, and they all talk about all of these different things. Do you know anybody that needs addiction relief? How about somebody that's got a little brain fog? What about maybe somebody that can't sleep? Maybe somebody who's going through pain. Maybe somebody that has fibromyalgia. Maybe somebody that deals with migraines. Maybe somebody that deals with neuropathy. Maybe somebody that's dealing with a sexual health issue. Maybe they need better skin, hair, and nails. You see, the reason I'm saying this out loud is because, guys, every single thing I just mentioned, there's a network marketing company that has a pigeonholed product for that. We have something literally in the wellness area for everyone. Yeah, Bob, is it going to really work? Better than anything you've used. There is no question about it. If you have any type of pain at all, any aches and pains, stress tension, neck tension, anything at all, just try the Trauma Max. And then remember that I said every other cream works the same way, meaning that effective. So I don't go a day without putting B12 on. I don't go a day without my vitamin D. I don't go a day without magnesium. And I got to tell you something. I used to get cramps in my feet, in my lower calves, not always, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week laying in bed. I have not had cramps since I started consistently using the magnesium. So long way around the block here with our wellness aisle, but I just wanted you guys to know here at Fun Saver Network, we literally have a wellness product, probably for some kind of something you need help with without going and getting medication, right? Many different health concerns. These are some of the highest quality products there are. These guys are not, they don't go white label products from some manufacturer. They literally source the ingredients. They do all the research before what ingredients. Then they play with the whole mixture, and then until they get it effective. Then they bottle it. They're the bottling company, the brand, they're everything. And we happen to have exclusive rights outside of their retail website, and they literally offer us incredible prices. In fact, in a couple of cases, up to 35% off of what they offer on their personal website. Okay. So just an incredible relationship. You can pretty much go through your wellness cabinet and throw most stuff away that you haven't used in a year and just get in the habit of putting some creams on every day. And you're going to feel better than you felt in a very, very long time. Now, we all know that we live in a subscription economy. Now, hopefully, I can wake some of you up right now. And I want you to play along with me. I want you to open the chat right now. If you don't know how to do that, hover at the bottom, or if you're on a phone, tap on your screen and you're going to see chat, right? I want you to open up the chat. Now, get ready, because I want you to put a 1 through 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe even all 5 of these subscriptions, bear with me. There's a reason for this. Do you have a Netflix account? How about an Amazon Prime account? Maybe Hulu? How about Sam's Club? Got a family? Maybe you got Sam's Club. Well, maybe Sam's isn't in your area. You got a Costco? You got a Costco membership? And we could go on and on and on. I could make a list of 20 of these, right? Planet Fitness. There's all kinds of why do we buy these subscriptions? One reason. Anyone want to put it in the chat? One reason we do subscriptions. To save money. That's it. That's the only reason. And then, of course, you could say, oh, well, I get all this value. Yeah, you get value, but you do it to save money. I remember when Netflix first came out, I'm like, I'm never renting a movie again. You tell me I can pay $10 a month and watch everything I want? Like, And nowadays it's just about everything, and you got Netflix and Hulu, and you got all these other things. So yes, I have all five of those subscriptions that we're showing here. All five of them. And people say, why do you have Sam's and Costco's? Well, because my wife's crazy. I don't know. Because Costco's has some things that Sam's Club doesn't, I guess. I don't know. But they're both right across the street from each other, and we have both. Now, what if every time I told somebody how cool Hulu was, they're like, oh, I don't have Hulu. You know, I got Netflix. Well, oh man, you should get Hulu. There's a lot of really cool original movies on Hulu. It's actually, is good, maybe even a little better in some areas than Netflix. And they go and they buy it. What if Hulu paid me every month they paid for their subscription? Even if it was $1, 50 cents. Imagine if you got paid. Well, that is what FunSaver does. To share with your friends these up to 90% savings on drops, on fun finds, these incredible wellness products at incredibly low prices, to help people, to show people there's another way. You help them get set up on a $25 a month membership with no contract, and you're going to get paid. Not once, every single month. Okay. Is this a get rich quick scheme? No, it's not. Is this some big convoluted MLM? No, it's not. This is literally a referral mechanism on an exclusive membership savings club that really is for the masses. That, here's the best part, that just started. That literally just got started, and you're hearing about it first. What does that mean? That means most of the people you know, I would bet right now, I would bet anybody here actually $100 bill, a C note, if they wanted to take me up on this. Go outside in your neighborhood and in 2 blocks, do a 2-block radius and knock on every door. And all I want you to say is, hi, Mrs. Jones. Have you ever heard of the FunSaver Network? If you could find one person, I would be shocked. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a clue. When you have something this good, this secure, a company that's debt free, a company that has all the back end support, that's doing everything with vision that, man, some of this stuff coming is going to be incredible. And nobody knows about it. And he's going to pay you for every single membership, every single month. That's ongoing residual. And this company, I can tell you, will be here 5 years from now. Might look a little different, might be a little better, might have some add-ons, but it's going to be here. Guys, I don't know how many of you have ever been in network marketing before, but I've spent 24 years in the industry. And I got to tell you this. I'm done with high packs. I'm done with mandatory auto ships. I'm done with the same product in a different colored bottle with a different name on it. You know that you can get the same exact skincare from probably 5 different network marketing companies. It's the exact same product from just the exact same warehouse or manufacturer, white labeled with a different name on it. I don't know if you knew that. But I'm just tired of that, right? It's something different. I'm also tired of these companies being gone 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 2.5 years from now. The company's gone. We got a long-term financial play here. It doesn't matter if it goes as fast as a locomotive or as slow as a turtle. It really doesn't matter. What matters is it's gonna be here. And if you can create a residual income consistently, a little bit at a time, just talk to people a little bit at a time, get it in your daily habit. Hey, have you ever heard of the FunSaver Network yet? Oh my God, you haven't? Right? Look at them like, are you crazy? You're the only one on the planet that hasn't heard of this yet. No, I never heard of it. What is it? Send them a video, follow up with them, and introduce them to this incredible culture and community of people that love having fun, that love to save money, and that love to make some money. So you might be thinking, Bob, just shut up. How do I get started? Well, here's how you join the FunSaver family. You're either the type of person that just wants to shop and save, and you're an introvert, you don't even like people. Like you promised your friend you would get on this Zoom, and that's the only reason you're here. You're like, wish I would shut up so you could get off, but you're too embarrassed to go away because your friend will see you're gone. Maybe that's you, and you just want to shop. That's perfect. It doesn't matter to us if you want to open your mouth and share with somebody else or you don't. It doesn't matter. Our mission is to help you save money. If you save money, you have more money. If you have more money, you can have a better life. The second person says, Bob, I don't really care about shopping. My wife's the shopper, but this makes total sense to me. I want to make the money. Number three says, listen, I'm a shopaholic, so this makes sense, but I'm always looking for a side hustle. I always want to make some extra money. That's a number three. So all you got to do is tell the person that invited you here, let them know if you're a one, a two, or a three. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. I do want to say, because I like to be first at everything. So I want to be the first to say, welcome to the Fun Saver family. But I am going to run through not a training, but 3 ways we get paid. But I want to take a little intermission here because those that don't want to make money, I don't want them to have to like hang out. All right. They don't want to make money. They don't need to stick around. But I would like some of the guests, Ron, if you don't mind, if we had a couple of guests, maybe raise their hand um, and share your testimonial. It doesn't matter, you guys, if you've shared your testimonial 2 or 3 times. It doesn't matter. Some people say, oh, I want to let somebody else talk. If you don't mind talking and you like sharing your story, there's lots of new people on this Zoom right now that have never heard your story. So let's go with 3 people. I think it's important, real people, real stories, right? Not just what a presenter's telling you. Let's hear from 3 people. Your testimonial, maybe it's on the savings, maybe it's on a Nutri-Leaf product. It doesn't matter. And then we'll close up and then we'll go to section number 2. All right, Mike, you're up, big dog.
Hey, I just want to say hi to everybody. We got a new person in here tonight, friend of mine, Sharice. She's in here.
Welcome, Sharice.
Bobby, you're gonna want to close your ears. Sharice, I know I talked to you. I'm gonna take a step away here real quick. And this is my testimony for my people. Everybody knows I'm a hunter. Sharice is a hunter. She lives up in Vermont. I introduced her to this because the savings, Sharice, are unbelievable. This Gerber knife right here, which you're a big hunter, you carry knives all the time. I don't know if you can see it real good on the screen or not. But this Gerber knife, $80. I got it for $19. I bought 10 of them. They limited me on 10. Glock 43X holster for a Glock 43X was in our fun find. $80 holster, 10 bucks. Glock 43X laser that fits on the front of your laser for your pistol, self-carry pistol, 10 bucks. Laser. I'm sure you heard of scent blocker. Have you ever heard of scent blocker? Or the blender, I mean, not blocker, but the scent blender that you mix up your stuff and you spray as cover scent. They're like $80 through the company, 10 bucks. So these are the kind of savings. Now, don't get me wrong. This was throughout. There was night vision in here. There was binoculars in here. There's hunting stuff in here, outdoor stuff. That's my testimony to you. This stuff's good. It's saving money. Yeah, I'm in it to make some money too, but for savings, it's unbelievable. I don't want to keep because there's other people. The wellness creams, I got 2 of them on the way. I got the Trauma Max and a Max Flow. I'm sure Bobby's gonna unblock her ears now and come in here and talk. And she and Ron and a bunch of others. Bob knows the people. This trauma cream stuff's unreal. And I can't wait to try it because you know how it is. When we climb our tree stands, we get in and out, we get sore muscles. We're getting older. This stuff works. So I trust these people. I've been with these people now since October when this first started. We just launched, like you said, about a month ago. So I'm not going to keep it. You can listen to other people. I don't want to keep you. You know how to get a hold of me.
Hey, Mike, when you first ordered, were you thinking in your mind before you got anything, this stuff's going to be junk?
I did. I absolutely did. What really got me is when I seen this scent blender, because I was looking at them at the sports shows and I just kept saying to myself, I'm not paying $80, $90, $100 for this. And when it popped up on here for 10 bucks, I blew my mind. I couldn't put my stuff in quick enough. Same thing with the laser for the Glock pistol and the holster. And we all know why I bought 10 knives, because my son has a laser engraving business and he's going to engrave these and resell them. So I kept 2 for myself though, but don't tell him. But so I mean the savings are unreal. Plus I bought other stuff. I mean, I bought tons of Christmas stuff when Christmas stuff was here. I got a dash cam for the truck. I got shop creams, like you said, there's so much stuff. I was as bad as that lady you shown earlier. I spent so much money, but I saved so much money.
And
Just
it's
on the knives.
important. It's
Yeah, just on the
important
knives
for
themselves,
everyone to know it.
I
Yeah,
saved a
yeah.
year and a half membership. So
A
I'm
year
rambling
and a
on. I
half.
just wanted to, yeah, I just wanted to say real quick because I know Sharice jumped in here. I was on a live with her before we come in here, and I told her, "Hey, come check us out. Just listen. It might be for you, it might not be, but at least come listen to it." So, Sharice, I appreciate you jumping in, listening. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm out,
Awesome,
guys.
man. Thank you, Mike.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
Let
it.
somebody
Mike.
else.
Most important thing, in case somebody, or I didn't say it in the presentation, is you don't have to buy anything every month. You don't have to buy anything any month. You just pay your membership. If like all you want to do is refer like addicted shoppers, well, that's fine. Do that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. So let's go with at least one more, maybe two more, but come on, don't be shy. It doesn't matter if you should share your story. Go ahead. Come on. Somebody.
I'll be happy to share mine.
All right, go ahead. Share your testimonial on the yeah, you got a couple.
Two things I'd like to share. Number one, I'm so lucky in my life that I've been able to be in this industry called network marketing for 35 years. And Bob and I both, and some other people here, we've done well in this industry in our past. But I was able to be part of this and putting this thing together and writing the compensation plan. And yes, I love to shop. I like shopping. And I like to get these creams, and they really work for my shoulder that kills me when I'm bowling, that Trauma Max. That's why I got on the creams. But I got to tell you guys something. I need you to go to your chat. Get ready because I'm about to ask you a question. I want to make sure I'm in the right room. How many of you are interested in life-changing money? If you are, put a 1 in the comments, please. Life-changing money. When I say life-changing, Bob's going to show that to you as soon as I get through talking. Soon, I don't see no ones yet. Oh, here they go. Okay, I see them now. Sorry. All right. Life-changing money. And you're probably thinking, come on, Ron, really? How much money can we make on members at $25 a month? Oh, I don't know. Does $88,000 a month sound good to you? I'll stop. I'll let you think about that one. And that's just one part of how we get paid. Guys, I'm telling you something. I love shopping. I love getting great deals. I love getting creams that changes my life and makes me feel better. But let me tell you what makes me feel the best. Something that I love doing. I love helping people get out of the jam they're in called life. That's what I love doing. I love helping people change whatever it is they want to change. Look, if you want to spend more time with your kids and you're tired of dropping your kids off at daycare and going to work and letting somebody else take care of your kids for you while you're working and you're going, what are they doing? What's going on? If you're tired of that, let's fix it. If you're tired of going to work as a guy and you're a blue collar worker and you're going to work every day and you got to go when they tell you, you got to eat when they tell you, you got to come back from lunch when they tell you, you got to go back home when they tell you, so you can go to sleep, wore out, tired, dirty, get up and do it again at 4:30 or 5 the next morning. If you're tired of that stuff, you have the opportunity right here with this company to change that entire scenario that you're in. It's right here in front of you. What does it cost you? $25 a month. 83 cents a day. That's it. That's all it is. Because you got to understand something. A lot of, Bob, I got to tell you the story. I got to take a little time. I met somebody on TikTok today. They were in a live and I met them. I could tell by the way they were talking, they were involved in a network marketing company. We got to be really good friends. Mike was in that live also. She reached out to me today on Facebook, and then we started talking on Facebook, and she put me on the phone with the marketing representative of the network marketing company. Today that happened. Do you know what they're trying to sell me?
What?
They're trying to sell me health and wellness products that everybody has. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Bob will understand. It's a left and right binary company. It's got QV, BV, so many ranks you got to get through before you can ever make any money at all. It is totally ridiculous. Totally. It's an $89 a month auto ship that you have to buy. for 70 CV in a binary that pays at 500 and 500 cycle. That's a 4% payout rate, folks. 4%. I did the math with the marketing person on the phone. I said, you guys have lost your mind. And that was the end of that conversation. But I'm telling you this because what you have right now is nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Yes, you can change your future by going and just showing people something they already do, shopping and saving money. That's it. You can change your future by sharing people with these things that makes them feel better, makes them feel healthier, and it really works. Or you can decide not to buy anything. And you can refer people that want to go make money, that want to go change their life. Because listen, folks, I'm just going to be honest with you. Money's a funny thing. Money does what? It gives you choices. And
That's what it does.
money's like oxygen. You got to have it to live. And I hope I don't upset somebody, but I'm pretty straight and real. Anybody that ever tells you this right here, money's not everything, they've never had it. That's the truth. Okay, so guys, that is my story. What fires me up about this company is I got to write a compensation plan for this company that's good for everybody. It's 25 bucks. Let's face it, you throw away 25 bucks a month. Come on, 83 cents a day. You throw it away. You throw it away. I don't have to teach people how to shop. They already do. And I really don't have to teach people that you want to save because they already want to do it. So I'm looking forward to working with everybody. And you guys are early. We open these doors on December the 18th. December the 18th. You answer one question for me. When is it best to get involved in something? When everybody knows about it or when a very small few know about it? I think it's a very small few. You guys are the very small few. You're sitting here right here today. So, folks, that's it for me. If somebody wants to give a testimony about anything else, be my guest. Open up your microphone and say something. We'll get right back to Bob because we just hit 35 after the hour, and Bob's about to go in the part that is what? The money.
About 10 minutes, guys. It's not long. Just hang in there with me if you're still here. If you like money, if for some reason you're allergic to a little extra money, you could probably hop off now. But if you like and you would like to make a little extra money, this is not something where you got to go sell people stuff. We don't make commissions on the products. You might think, man, I'm pushing that Nutri-Leaf product because we're going to make so much money. We don't make money on that. That's the beautiful thing. The product side fits right in with drops with low wholesale type of prices because everything is based on this $25 a month membership. And when Ron first showed this to me, some of you know, some of you don't know, I had a company back in 2020 and it was very similar to this, but it was all product driven, but I didn't think smart enough to just have a simple $25 a month membership. We still were trying to put higher, we had to raise the prices so we could have commissions and all that. And that's why it didn't work. And that's why so many of these companies, like Ron was just explaining just now, it's like every company that comes out that has an owner that's been around network marketing for 30 years in the trenches, they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And they just figure if they have a shiny, cool new brand in a different looking bottle, that something's going to change. What's the definition of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome? Insanity, right? It's what's happening in network marketing. It's the same way with the compensation plans. They're all the same. They're either unilevel with all kinds of gotchas, balancing acts and all this, or they're binaries where you got to do so much. You got a left and right leg to make this. You got to have, 500, 500, like Ron was saying. Like, it's just so much. Like, that's not built for the masses. What got me excited about this is you don't even need to know what I'm about to tell you, by the way. If you just share what FunSaver is with people, I promise you the money will just begin to flow. You don't really need to know everything that I'm about to tell you, okay? And what I do want to say, which I just made that go away, if you want to take a picture of this, you can. It's basically just saying, you don't work, you ain't getting paid. That's basically what it's saying, okay? There's no guarantee of getting any money. This isn't sign up and all of a sudden money's going to pour into your bank account. The idea is instead of shame going out there next month and spending $100,000 on advertising, which he could do. He doesn't need us, but he's chosen to go down the road of word of mouth advertising. And I think it's smart that he did that with this opportunity because it does attract the masses. Now, I'm not going to get too super deep into all this. When somebody joins, they go into what's called a free power line. It doesn't cost any money, by the way. Like, go sign up right now. If somebody invited you here, it's free. Just get their link, sign up. It doesn't even ask you to put your credit card in. But you have 7 days to kick the tires, check it out, maybe take advantage of some creams or, maybe buy one of the fun finds or whatever. You didn't even pay. But after 7 days, like I've had people call and go, dude, I saw that flashlight on Fun Finds. I can't buy it. It's telling me it's only for members. Aren't I a member? I'm like, bro, you never upgraded, man. Like, you got to pay $25 to be able to get all the deals, except in your first 7 days. Okay. Now, once those 7 days are over, every Tuesday at midnight, Ron does a great job explaining why now is the time to upgrade, because there could be somebody sitting in the free line that actually could potentially fall up underneath you. This is not a binary or just a unilevel compensation plan. It's what's called a forced matrix. And that means that anybody above you has to fill in their matrix. They can't just decide they want to play favorites and put somebody under their best friend. Doesn't work like that. It just falls in line. The first level has 3, the second level has 9, the third level has 27, and then 81. And even if that person that built their first 3 is the only one referring people, their referrals are going to fill up that matrix. Okay. So if there's a few people above you already, which there probably is, then if they have people sitting in this free power line, there is a chance. I guess it's probably not probable, but there is a chance. Now, if you don't upgrade, that's a guarantee that there's no chance anybody would be under you. Okay. Now, this isn't, I want to be clear when I get to the matrix part of this, this isn't like sign up and you're going to have all kinds of spillover. You might get some, you might get a lot. It depends. Is your sponsor sponsoring a ton of people? But I don't want you to focus on that. The best thing a mentor of mine told me years ago, which helped me have a breakthrough, was he said to me, look me dead in the eye. I was complaining. I was a youngster in the game. I was still placing blame why my success wasn't happening, right? Right. Well, he looked me dead in the eye and he said, Bob, don't be a spillover taker, be a spillover maker. When what that meant was go be the one that gives spillover to everyone else. That will light the fire. That will engage them. They'll go refer some people. And when they refer people, guess what happens? Their people get spillover. And that's exactly how you're going to really light the fire with this to make the network grow fast. Now, again, like I said, fast or slow doesn't matter here. I can guarantee you this thing will be here in 5 years. And so at the end of the day, if it's just slow and steady, you'll still win the race. Okay. But once you upgrade, like people could fall up under you and you'll get paid. Now, there's 3 simple ways to get paid. Again, this is not a training. Okay. I'm just going to go over the surface. Ron did a fantastic video on the training video on this compensation plan so that you really kind of get it. But again, one of my mentors told me years ago, focus on the activity, not the comp plan, and the comp plan will pay you. So I want to make that warning again. You don't have to know this inside and out. That's for sure. Anybody that you sponsor, you're going to make for their very first month membership $12.50. Then you're also going to earn $20 every single time somebody buys something in what's called the value vault. What's the value vault? When you sign up, one unique thing this company has, I've never seen it I've been in this game close to 24 years now, and I've never seen it. and I've seen a lot of companies. You name a company, I probably know about it. I'm one of those guys when I got really involved in this space, I just learned about all the companies, right? Not to mention, I've been in a bunch that are no longer in business anymore. Again, hence the reason I'm here with FunSaver. But at the end of the day, when you join, you go click that button to join and pay your money, not the free stuff, to go pay your membership. It's going to bring you into what's called a value vault that you will see one time and one time only. So, whatever is in that value vault, you have the opportunity to buy that at a very heavy discount. You could buy 2 of the items, 3 of the items, 10 of the items, like Mike did, whatever the case is. Okay. Every time someone you refer buys one item in that value vault, it's an extra 20 bucks. If they buy 10 things, listen, here's something I didn't talk about. This is happening all throughout the company, actually. I personally know 3 or 4 people in the drops. They'll buy 10 items, 15 items if there's enough of them. And they're already on the weekends. They got like at their flea market or whatever, they sit out with their table and they're selling stuff. And they bought stuff for 10 bucks. They're selling it for 30 at the flea market, 25. There's a lot of people that do that. So anyway, let me get back to this. So somebody joins, they paid their membership, you earn $12.50. If they bought one item in the vault, you earn an extra 20. If they bought 10 things in the vault, you actually earn 20 times 10 or another 200, which would be $212.50 the first time they joined. Now, maybe they bought nothing. You make $12.50. Okay, that's month one. This is called the Fast Start bonus. Anybody that you personally refer. Now, the exciting part is, let's say that Mike referred me and then I referred Ron. I would make $12.50. Let's say Ron, just to make this real simple, Ron doesn't buy anything in the vault. I make $12.50. I'm sorry, yeah. And Mike, because Mike referred me, Mike's going to earn a level 2 bonus as well from that 25, which is 10%, which is $2.50. Now let's say Ron goes and sponsors Sally, right? Ron will make $12.50, then I'll make $2.50, and guess what? Mike will make a quarter. He makes 1%. So on 3 levels, now you think a quarter, whoop-de-do. Well, let me just tell you something. If you referred 100 people over the course of a year, let's say a year, and those 100 averaged 5 people that they sponsored. Some will do 20, some will do 1, some will do none, right? Let's just say it averaged 5. That's 500 on level 2. And let's say that those 500, let's even knock it down one more. Maybe the communication has a little breakdown. Let's say those 500 average 3. Now that's 1,500 on level 3. Well, what's 1,500 times a quarter? Pretty good little extra money, okay? Not to mention there's 1,500 in level 3. There's 500 in level 2. That's 2,000. And there's the 100 that you sponsored. We're talking about over the course of a year. That's 2,100 people. Guys, in our matrix, I'm going to show you, you get $1 for every one of those people. That's another $2,100 a month. So forget about it happening next week or even next month. What could it look like 12 months from now? Would an extra $25,000 a year begin to help you accelerate your retirement, pay off your credit cards, go on that better hunting trip, go on that better exotic vacation with your spouse, take that extra hobby trip you want every year, go on that golf trip with your buddies to, California that you've wanted to do for 25 years? 24 grand a year extra in your spare time is a lot of money. It's a lot. Imagine, you want to know what the greatest part is? If you got your residual income up to $25,000 a year in a year, okay, that's only, we're going to call it $2,000 a month, okay? We're a month in and I think I'm at about 500 already, okay? Very doable. Now, the best part is the second year, it's not going to go to 30,000 or 32,000. That second year is going to be probably 50 or 55,000. It'll start taking on a life of its own by itself. So the second way we get paid, coded bonus. I don't want you to get confused by the words and the verbiage. Coded means think of it as sponsored, okay? But coded means that the computer knows it's got a code that it connects you to that person that you referred, okay? So in this compensation plan, every single person coded to you, you get how much? Anybody know? Anybody want to put in the chat? $5 for every single person coded to you. Not $5 once, $5 every month, with the exception the first month are the fast starts. So this starts on the second month, basically. Okay. You can say something, Ron? You unmuted.
Yeah, so you're telling me that scenario you gave me earlier, if I put 50 and they put 10, that's 500, right? And if they all go do what, did you say 3? That's 1,500. So add them up, that's 2,050, correct?
Yes.
So you're telling me I take all of that times 5 and I get that every month?
No. I'm going to get to the matrix.
In the matrix, it's 2,050 in the matrix.
2050 in the matrix. So this is on top of the matrix. I leave the matrix for last, guys, because it's just kind of like, it's like the whole team group money you get, whether you do anything, if there's some people under you. This means you referred some people, okay? Coded bonus means it's coded to you, you referred them. Now, here's where it actually gets pretty exciting, okay? So if you refer 3 people, well, let's say 5 for a second. The company, what it does, it's called it takes 2, it's like a 2-up coded bonus. So 2 of your 5. Let me not confuse you. I want to really try to break this like kindergarten. You refer 5, 2 of those are going to get coded to your sponsor. And you think, well, why? I sponsored them. You start to get all mad, right? No. You get the fast start, you get the residual on the matrix I'm going to show you. But 2 of them get passed up to your sponsor, so you're left with 3. Okay? Now watch this. Those 3 that are left, when they sponsor 5, how many of them are coming to you? 2 each. It's 10 more coded to you, or $50 a month. So if you went out and sponsored 100, you're only losing $10 a month. Only 2 are coded up. So now let's make it easier. Let's call it 102. Again, this could take a year. It doesn't matter. There's no time frame on it. There's no, oh, if you don't do it in 30 days, then you lose it. You've been in those companies before? Okay, there's none of that. Let's say it even took you a year. Now you get 102, okay? 100 of them had to pass up their first 2. So of those 100, let's just say they all did 5, just for the sake of easy numbers. Let's say it's some did 20, let's just say the average was 5. Let's say those 100 did 5, just for the sake of the experiment here. 2 of those are passed up to you from each one of those 100. So now there's 200 more people that you have no idea who they are, and you're making $5 a month on those 200 people. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's an extra $1,000 a month just from you doing what you did. Now, guess what? You also make $5 a month on those 100 you did. So there's 500 right there. There's $1,500 a month just in that. We're not talking about the matrix yet. We're not talking about what you made on fast starts. We're not talking about anything else that could happen in the company in the future. I got a feeling there's something good coming, because Ron won't shut up about this March Madness. So there must be something good coming. He won't even freaking tell me, you guys. So it's got to be something good. Okay, so this is coded bonus. Now, the reason I love this, first of all, I love the company because it drives the masses. Anyone can talk about this. It's not hard, right? It's easy, and it's $25, no expectations, no auto ships. That's easy. but the coded bonus drives the behavior to grow this thing. And guys, this isn't going to grow on its own. You know, Ron needs me. Ron needs Shane needs Ron. Ron needs me. I need you. We all need all of us. All of us collectively are what are going to take this to a whole nother level. Believers, the non-believers, so what? They're just not ready yet. They're not ready to let go of the false hope they have in their 10% binary cycling 500 aside. They're just not ready yet. Don't try to convince anyone. But this right here, this coded bonus is what drives the behavior for the growth of the company. Okay, so take advantage of that. It's $5 a month on every single person after you let 2 away go. So awesome. Now, the third and final way is kind of like the team bonus, if you will. It's a matrix. If you guys have never heard that before, again, I don't want you to be confused. It's 3 legs, but it's not a unilevel. A uni level simply means if I put Mike in my level 1 and Ron in my first person number 2, and I put Jim number 3, those 3 are legs. So now if I have my 4th person, if I'm lucky to have the unilevel placement, I can go, you know what, Mike's my buddy. You know, screw Ron and Jim. I'm going to place everybody under Mike. You can't do that in a matrix, which is what I love, because I don't know how many times you guys been in different MLMs, but it seems to be always the same people at the top. Everywhere you go, I don't care what company it is. Oh, there they are again. Whoa, what are you doing here? Right. And there's backdoor deals you don't know about, and that's why they're there and all that nonsense. None of that is here. And it's so important when you're sharing with people. This is not that typical MLM. If you think referral marketing is a scam or somebody says that to you, they just don't have a clue, because everything in the world today is referral marketing. Amazon, Target, Walmart, Uber, all of it. It's all referral marketing. Okay. Shane just figured out a better way to do it to align with the masses. Shopping and health at wholesale prices in lower, which is amazing. Okay. The way a matrix works, I sponsor Mike, Ron, and Jim. They're going to fall 1, 2, 3, like you see on this screen right here. They're going to fall right here, and right here. I have no choice. I have no options. If Ron went first, he would be on the outside. So whatever order they went in, who signed up first, it's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, the next person that I put in is going to go somewhere under Mike's position. The next one I put in, that this is if Mike doesn't do anything, Ron doesn't do anything, and Jim doesn't do anything right away. Maybe it's their first week and I'm referring people like a crazy person. Okay, my second person is going to go under Ron. My third person, actually I should say my 4th person is going to go under Mike. My 5th is going to go under Ron. My 6th is going to go under Jim. Now they're still not doing nothing. Now my 7th is going to go up under Mike. My 8th is going to go under Ron. My 9th is going to go up under Jim. Now all of a sudden those 3 wake up. They sponsor one person. Guess what? My second level would now be filled up, because 9 is the most it can have. Now we go to building level 3. And Jim and Ron and Mike, hopefully I woke their butts up and they're going to help me. So now that helps me get those people on level 3 up under Jim and up on. So it's a real team effort. And that's what I like, right? I've never been, in high school, my high school tennis coach, he literally begged me to play tennis. And I was just a recreational hobbyist, pretty crappy at tennis. But I said, okay, I'll go out and play tennis, right? My very first year as a rookie on the team, I ended up playing number 2 singles, number 1 doubles. Okay. I quit playing tennis in high school competitively after that one season. Why? I like team efforts. I like team sports. I was more of a basketball guy, football guy, because everybody helps everybody win. And that's what a matrix does. And the reason I said a spillover maker is because if you're a spillover maker, you're lighting the fire. Like if I did that scenario, Mike, Ron, and Jim are going to get fired up. They're like, well, Bob's kicking some butt. I got 2 people under me. Guess what, you guys? They just enhance this compensation in this matrix You don't need to refer 2 members. Jim, Ron, and Mike in this scenario both just got lucky. I put a couple people under them. Guess what? If those people went crazy, every single person in Mike, Ron, and Jim's group in this scenario to 5 levels, they're going to make 50 cents a month off of each one. And they didn't even do anything yet. Nothing. Zero. Paid their $25 a month membership and saved some money. Guys, it used to be referred to unlock the matrix. This is very generous of Shane to unlock this. This is not normal. That takes away breakage for the company. He's like, look, I'm seeing I'm making too much breakage. Let me give this back to the field. And that's what he did, which I think is amazing. Now, if you refer 2 members, you unlock it to 7 levels. And if you refer 3 members, you unlock it to 9 levels. And then if you refer 5, you unlock 10 levels. By the way, if you refer 6 people, you'll never pay for that membership because you would earn $26 a month on 6 people. That's it. Even if they did nothing, you went out there and said, well, I love this. I don't want it to be a bill. Well, hurry up, go refer 6 people and you won't pay for it anymore. It's 26 bucks you'll make every month. Okay. So that's it. There's nothing else. If you refer 2, you're a duo. If you refer 5, you're a pro, which is pretty cool. I'm sure down the road, Shane's going to have some cool stuff for us there. But that really is all it is. Your own requirements, maintain your membership, refer 2 to open up that matrix even deeper. You don't have to refer any to get 5 levels. Refer 3, you earn the coded bonus, and you earn more levels in the matrix. So, guys, listen. It can be overwhelming and confusing for some. Don't focus on the money. Really don't. Focus on getting 6 personals. If you want any advice from me at all, sponsor 6 people personally. Stop being lazy. Pick up the phone, talk to your friend who has some pain. Talk to your friend who can't sleep. Talk to your friend who's having trouble with blood flow. Talk to your friend who's freaking a shopaholic that buys from Amazon every day. Just pick the phone up and call them and say, my God, my friend told me about this. I had to call you. Are you already a member of FunSaver Network? They're going to go, no, what's that? And you're going to go, you haven't heard of it? No. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. You got to see this. It's an exclusive membership savings club, 90% off things. They got wellness products at wholesale prices. It's only $25 a month. You got to see this. Now, what they do with it isn't up to you. It doesn't matter. Just get out there and call 20 people. You'll sponsor 6 for sure. Do you like paying for your membership? Just go sponsor 6 freaking people. That's it.
Yeah.
What other company can you ever be in a network marketing where all you got to do your entire time is sponsor 6? Here's the best part. You might not make as much coded bonus, right? You might not speed the process up to making a bunch of money every single month immediately. But if you sponsored 6 and all you did was drive that same behavior and duplication, just go get 6 so you don't have to pay for this anymore. That matrix, because it's only 3, right? You just doubled the requirement. You did 6, you only need 3. Even though the coding is there, they go in the matrix 3, 9, 27, 81, right? So if that's all you did and that duplicated, you'll have a full 10 level matrix filled up in a year. And that's what Ron was talking about. Just the matrix alone is $88,000 a month. Does it matter if it happens next week, next month, or next year? Does that really matter? It doesn't matter. What matters is you're on the Zoom tonight listening to me. That means you're a leader. That means that you want to do something with this. You didn't hang up. You're still here. So get out there, get your 6, and just help those 6 do the same thing. If you do that and help in 3 levels, they won't need you anymore. Level 4, 5, 6, it'll take care of itself. You'll be sipping daiquiris on the beach or on a cruise in the Caribbean saying, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Carolyn, for introducing me to the FunSaver Network. Guys, I've been around this game for 24 years. This might not be that we paid a leader $350,000 to drag their team that's followed them for 10
Oh.
years to have a big momentum pop so we look like we're the big animal. That isn't what this is. This is a revolutionary paradigm shift in the way referral marketing is happening. And mark my words, there will be 100,000 members in this thing by the end of the year, and they can be half under you, a quarter under you, or none under you. It just depends. So you have to ask yourself, why am I not picking up the phone and calling more people? That's it. And maybe you are. So I'm not talking to you if you are, because there's people here that got 3 times the I only have 53 personals. Okay, so there's people here with 120, 115, 130. So I'm by all means not the number one sponsor monster. But the best part is you don't have to be a sponsor monster. 6 that duplicates ends your financial woes in 12 months or less. Period. The question is, can you understand and accept that it's not overnight get rich quick? Stay the course, be consistent, stay committed, create your story, help your teammates create their story, keep sharing the good word, and before you know it, you're going to have 10,000 people in your matrix. That alone, just matrix alone, is $10,000. So
Okay.
get excited.
Again.
Right. Just get excited. I mean, it's cool seeing so many people here. I stalk y'all's TikToks. Don't worry, even if I don't click on the lives, I do stalk your TikToks. It's incredible. It's awesome. A lot of you are really excited about what this is. We just got to get everyone else just as excited, right? And the money will start flowing like crazy. Remember how much value there is with this company besides the money. I know Ron's a really strong red personality, so he loves to talk about the money, and I love that. I love money too, right? He's right about all of that. Money isn't everything, but it sure ranks right up there with oxygen. That's for sure. Without it, your life is a struggle, right? If we can help people in the struggle, their stress, their pain, their sicknesses, their illnesses, their overeating, all those things come from stress. 90% of people's stress comes from lack of money. So I don't want to downplay that. That's important to me too. But don't forget the amount of value that FundSaver Network offers people, whether they share it or not. Okay. So I'll get off my soapbox. I had fun tonight. I love what we're doing here. I love the culture being built. I love Shane. I think he's one of the most credible and transparent owners in the referral marketing space that we will come across. Ron does a fantastic job making sure everybody knows what's going on. I appreciate you, Ron, and I appreciate all you guys here for really just believing what it is, because it's going to take all of us to make that vision a reality. So thank you guys. Thank you again, Ron. I'll kick it back to you to close this.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it, man. That was great. That was fantastic. That was super fantastic. Tom Wick, I see you say you're looking for a sponsor. Somebody invited you here. Somehow or another, you got a text message, you got an email, you got something. So figure out where that came from, figure out who introduced you here, figure out who that is. If you don't know, I think you and I are friends on Facebook. I can always get with the company and find out exactly where you came from, okay? And I can get you back to that person. So listen, that being said, folks, I told you I was going to tell you something about Marks. Let's get right to it. I can only tell you one part, and it might not make sense to you at this moment.
Tell us all.
I can't tell you all. There's you won't see
I
me
tried,
here
guys.
week. You won't see me here next week if I do. So what's going to happen for those of you that's been here for a minute and you've let a lot of free people in or whatever the case may be, and we started the company and now their 7 days has ran out. So all of those people, if they go in and try to buy something, they can't, because this thing pops up and says, your 7 days free is over. You must now become a member. I can tell you as of today that when we start the March Madness promotion in the month of March, everybody in the database, and I mean everybody, that no longer has a free week, we're turning them all back on again. Now, why is this important to you? Last I checked, there's about 3,000 people that never upgraded. And if we send out invitations and we let them know that it's turned back on, let me tell you guys something. If you're not upgraded now, I would suggest you do that, because we are going to focus on picking a lot of those people up, and they're going to go in the matrix, and they got to go under the people that's already here. They can't go anywhere else. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you have those people, you're going to want to reach out to them. You can start now. You can reach out to them and go, I need you to pay attention. They're doing this thing called March Madness. And one part of it is you're going to be turned back on for free for 7 days. That might not mean much to you now, but when we drop March Madness and I tell you how it connects, it'll mean a lot. It'll mean a ton to you. I can't give you the second part. I can't. Not at this point. I can give you what I can give you, and it's that part. So March Madness is going to be phenomenal. We got all of February to go start building your team. And one thing Bob didn't mention, one thing that makes us different, you can literally introduce Fun Saver Network to people and just go, just sign up for free. Take a look at it. You can give them your link. They can sign up for free for 7 days. They can go shop. They can go buy things at the discount that the members are getting. And here's the best part. When they sign up for free, they don't have to put any payment information in. It's not like you put your credit card in and on the 8th day we charge you. That's not what we do. You don't even put that in. So after 7 days, we can't charge you nothing. We hope that you go in and you start shopping and you look around and maybe you buy these creams and you try one and it works. And then you go, are you shit? Even if you're a free member, you still get a replicated website. You still get a link you can share. You can literally go start building a team and you've paid nothing to the company. Nothing. That you can't do that anywhere else. You can't, only here. And as Bob said, it's a membership. It's a membership. Everybody does memberships. But this is the membership that pays. Those other memberships don't pay. This one pays. So hold on a second, everybody. Let me stop this recording really quickly. That's what I wanted to tell you.